Happy day before Friday, and welcome again to another live episode of Yo-Yo Talk, where we talk about everything yo-yo. First, congratulations to John Gates, who after viewing the time code at the end of the show last week won both the lightning round and the grand prize package. So congratulations to John for his dynamic duo win over the Nickanator, who got beat by a mere 1 second. Yes, John, you are a star. And tonight's episode, we will be revealing the winner of the Celebrity Yo-Yo Contest. I will look at some interesting things going on at eBay being sold on auction right now. And of course, we will have our lightning round and our pop quiz for some great prizes during the show. And the good news is that the Nickanator is a guest on the show, and he is not eligible to win either one of these prizes tonight. So game on for everyone else. We will have a little question and answer session with the Nickanator, and he will reveal his secrets for winning so many of our contests on Yo-Yo Talk. So feel free to write in questions to the Nickanator, especially trash talk him. I know I will be doing that. So let's do some shout outs. Who do we got? I see Tim Simcoe is on. Who else we got signing in there, Sean?
We got,
Rick Rentz.
Paige Winters.
Paige Winters. I haven't seen Paige in a while. Okay, great.
Sharon Rainter, Pat Rainter, Chuck Short, Jim
Chuck Short. Jim E. All right, good. So a lot of our regular viewers are still out there. So make sure you guys type in your questions for the Nickanator. And make sure you get them in that comment section so we're ready to go when he comes on. And they can be as mean as you want to be. What?
Listen really quickly. Jesse Miller Malay says, "Hi Doc, my 13-year-old son has quite an interest in yo-yos, so he's following your lives every week."
All right, so that's great. We got a 13-year-old that is watching us. What was his name?
Don't have a name, but the mother's name is Jessie Miller Malay.
Jessie Miller Malay is the mom, so the son is watching. So good, we're glad to have some younger people watching. Okay, let's take a look at our prize package for the pop quiz at the end of the show. Okay, we got a great prize package here this week near the end of the show for the winner of the pop quiz. Hopefully anybody but the Nickanator. All right, let's see what we got here. Copy of Doc Lucky's Collector's Guide to 20th Century Yo-Yos, a signed copy with a yeller yo-yo there. It is not a glow yo-yo. There's a zombie cause dictionary with a couple of zombie cause yo-yos. That one is of Zombie Boy and Silent Blade. Those are the two common yo-yos. The Pappy 5X is the most rare, and the Doc Ruger is the most common one, I guess, of those. Here is a Duncan Imperial spin top. I think this was from the late 80s, if I'm not mistaken. I had to check the price on that, and it turns out that they're selling for right around 20 bucks a piece, holding pretty steady at that, so I was surprised there. Here is a Spectra Star Dick Tracy yo-yo. Also did a little price check on that. These run around 15 bucks each. The watch, though, tends to sell a little bit better. They had an actual yo-yo watch that was a Spectra Star. And they didn't really have a sculpted Dick Tracy yo-yo, but I guess that watch yo-yo made up for it. So the watch yo-yos sell anywhere from 18 to 20 bucks if you can find them on card. Now here's an American Eagle Outfitters ad yo-yo, but this is actually a hummingbird yo-yo. I think this was probably late 80s, early 90s. They made a bunch of these, but they sell around 11, 12 bucks loose. So I would think in package, you're talking probably in the $15 to $20 range. That one's in minty mint condition. It's my favorite weird yo-yo in the lot. This is a rock and roll light up and music yo-yo. I think they made like 4 different song versions. This was sold at FAO Schwartz. I think they were like $4 originally or something like that. Anyway, so this one plays The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Wait for it. So if you get a battery and put it in this yo-yo, you can listen to that every night and drive your spouse crazy. I thought The Lion Sleeps Tonight had some sexual overtones, but it turns out, no, it does not. It's just about a lion sleeping tonight. Okay, let's see what's on the other side of these 2 yo-yos, because everybody knows a yo-yo without a seal is like a coin without a mint mark. And that's a flying disc and a Duncan yo-yo there, both from the 60s, I think. There's a goofy yo-yo. It looks like the seal's a little worn on that one. A couple of carving yo-yos. Those are original yo-yos from the Duncan plant that were not stamped. There's a couple of OTC's yo-yos. So that's our prize package. Let's check out what the value is for tonight. Wow, $202. Answer the 2 questions right, and this be yours at the end of the show. Good luck. Okay, that's what you guys will be playing for tonight. While we're waiting for folks to continue to sign in, I wanted to show you a couple of, I think, are interesting things. First, an immense thanks to the amazing Bob Rule. You know him as, of course, Mr. Yo-Yo. He sent me that Bugs Bunny Cool Pops yo-yo poster. I had it mounted on a foam board and it turned out real nice. And I've been trying to do a little research on that particular giveaway yo-yo, and I'm coming up with nada. So if any of you out there have some weird Bugs Bunny yo-yo that looks like the image on that poster, please give me a call because we are trying to find an example of that. I am guessing this was from the early 70s. Bob thinks it was probably a festival yo-yo. So it's probably an imperial shape, which is like the Disney yo-yos, the festivals, those Disney Pal yo-yos that they had back in the day. So I have now identified this as an official quest of yo-yo talk. So everybody needs to take up the challenge and help me figure out what yo-yo this poster goes with. I also wanted to make a comment on this particular yo-yo that I have never seen before. This is a Duncan Neon Wheels. Can you put that up there, Sean? Yeah, there it is. Take a look at that. This is very cool, and it's got an interesting rim side to it too. I'm not sure what this is. It's real new to me. It may be one of those German Duncan yo-yos they made back in the 80s or 90s because they put out some weird stuff, kind of like that dinosaur series, but I'm not positive. So anybody got any information on this particular yo-yo or knows anything else about it, please let me know. It is on eBay right now, but I think it's like 80 or 90 bucks they're wanting for it as a minimum bid. So I'm going to be taking a pass on that one. But if anybody knows anything about that, we'd sure like to find out. And I am going to be talking about some other Duncan wheel yo-yos later in the show that is very interesting, but you'll have to hear about that a little bit later in the show. Now, recently I have uncovered some lost footage film as I was going through some of my old files, and much
Dr. Lucky
like the
Meisenheimer,
found
and I'm
lost
here at the 2003 World Yo-Yo Championships.
Project, it was
the World
very
Championships
scary
bring the
to
best
see,
yo-yo
mostly
players
because
from
of how
all over the
old I
world
look in
here
the
to
film.
compete for the title
It's a
of
fun little video.
World
It's
Yo-Yo
about
Champion.
3 minutes
The competitors
long.
are starting to arrive. They're
It was
practicing
some
the
of the
routines,
world
getting ready
record
for the
attempts and
qualifying
15
rounds
seconds of
today.
fame at
But
one
the
of the
festivities really
barbecues
started
that we held
yesterday at the
Worlds.
VIP
And
barbecue,
you'll see a lot of people
where the
coming
best
up, and
players
actually
got
some of the people that
together
are watching may
and really
recognize
cut loose.
themselves. Okay, sorry, I had to get rid of the volume, so this is obviously not live. We had a background song playing and we immediately got tagged on YouTube, so they wouldn't show the video. Did show live on Facebook. It was just some background music that was playing and we didn't catch it, so in the live show it went off, but when I tried to post this on the YouTube channel, it won't let me post. So this is only about 3 minutes. We're about halfway through. This is some of the video from the 2003 World Yo-Yo Championships. This is where we were having our party. We were doing the 15 seconds of fame, and some people were trying AYYA world record attempts. So everybody was having a lot of fun. I think folks will recognize many of these players, which are quite famous yo-yoers in their own right. And some of them are actually viewers on the show. There's Mark Montgomery. I think we've got, there's Tim Simcoe, who is probably the most winning losing person on the show, meaning that he repeatedly wins things and then cool stuff back in the day. So anyway, that's I guess it kind of brings a little tear to my eye watching those sort of films. So anyway, I've been asked if I ever worry about somebody breaking in and stealing my yo-yos, and my response is always no, because of Maximus. I will sick Maximus on him. And no, Maximus is not one of my dogs who are totally worthless as guard dogs. Maximus is my youngest son, who, if you're around my house in the 2000s, you would remember him as a roly-poly little kid that used to drool on things a lot. Well, now he's all grown up. In the safety of my yo-yos now. So, okay, that's enough blathering about other things. We need to get right into the winner of our celebrity yo-yo contest. And as you will recall, many months ago, we put out the challenge to get a yo-yo in the hand of celebrities. The winner would take home a Cold Fusion GT, mint in can, and a $100 trillion Zimbabwe note. Now, here's the thing about those $100 trillion Zimbabwe notes. They have become very collectible, and now they sell for up to $40 or $50 each on eBay. I bought a bunch of them many years ago, and I put them in my ARC, the advanced reader copies of the book for the immune, highlighting the paragraph, how dangerous and easy it was for governments to do a hidden tax on their citizens by printing too much money and ultimately making savings worthless. And Zimbabwe is a perfect real-life example of that. And then what happened was rumors that China was going to buy back all these notes at 0.013 cents on the dollar caused the value to go up, because that would be like worth $13 million per $100 trillion Zimbabwe note. So for the winner, I would expect a personal handwritten thank you note. If this does happen and China buys these back. So we had 3 celebrity yo-yos submitted, and the first was Park Bonifay, a member of the Water Skiing Hall of Fame, national champion, and youngest person to win the gold medal in the X Games. He was submitted by Dano. Our second celebrity was John Reinke of Tiger King fame. He was submitted by the Nickanator. And our final celebrity was Rowdy Gaines, triple Olympic gold medalist. He was a member of the Olympic Hall of Fame, and he's the NBC Olympic sportscaster for swimming, and he was submitted by Jay Madigan. And the winner was selected from the voting pool of the Doc Lucky's Yo-Yo Talk group. And the winner is, and here is our winning envelope here. We put the little Academy of Yo-Yo Arts, even though the Yo-Yo Arts is really for the Hall of Fame, but I'm making this a little more snotty. And the winner is John Rinke. So that was submitted by the Nickanator. Let's play John's winning film there.
And I'm here to talk to you about Doc Lucky's Yo-Yo Talk. I haven't played with a yo-yo in a long time. I'm 54 years old. I didn't think I could still yo-yo, but I still got it. Best star in the world promoting Doc Lucky's Yo-Yo Talk. I'll give Nick a shout out too because he's the one that found me. Yep, Doc Lucky's Yo-Yo Talk.
So anyway, I think that win has to do with the fact that the Nickanator has more family members watching this show than I have family members watching the show. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure any of my family members watch the show. So anyway, congratulations to the Nickanator. Another amazing win again. He is taking hold that Cold Fusion GT and that $100 trillion in Zimbabwe notes. And if it's lucky, he may be ending up worth $13 million or not. And we will be having the Nickanator on the show in a little bit later, so be thinking about all the horrible things you want to say to him. And please feel free to go on and put those horrible comments right now in the comments section. Before we get to the Nickanator, let's take a look at what everybody is going to be playing for in our lightning round in here in just a minute or two. Sean, go on and roll that video of our prize for the lightning round. Now here we have some nice Russell yo-yo stuff, one being this very old and highly collectible Russell yo-yo belt clip. And so anyway, in addition to this Russell yo-yo belt clip that used to be highly collectible and valuable, we are going to give you a 2004 Russell World Championship yo-yo, a knockoff of the 1992 Olympic Russell yo-yo that was not a Russell yo-yo. It was some kind of Jarco yo-yo that was made to look like a Russell yo-yo. And you'll still get the broken belt clip, but it can be re-glued. And that very cool Russell sticker, that's a big sticker there, and that's like 25, 30 years old, so you're not going to find that anywhere, and that's what you're going to be playing for tonight. And if everybody is ready, just remember that the Nickanator cannot play because he is in our green room right now waiting to come on live. And remember, we stop taking answers once we see a correct answer come through, but that is our tentative winner. We will not know the exact actual winner until we see the time code at the end of the show. And then we will announce that after the show is over who the actual true winner is. So Sean, roll the question. This is going to go quick. What year was this video filmed? And again, I'm doing a after the show voiceover because of that music that was in the background causing us to be banned for this particular episode on YouTube. So we're going to repost this, but we were waiting for the answer of what year this was filmed. And if you watch this show, you know that I was wearing the t-shirt earlier in the show, and you can see the t-shirt right there. So this was a pretty easy question, and it was answered by Tim Simcoe, but did he win? You are our tentative winner. We will see if that holds up when we look at the time code. Chuck Short may have answered last week, I don't know, because he has a tendency to answer before the questions even come out, but we will know at the end of the show. So Tim, right now you are the tentative winner of all that good Russell stuff. And now, the Nickanator. You are live on Yo-Yo Talk. Are you ready for all the hate?
I can accept it, yes.
Well, first, congratulations on winning the Celebrity Yo-Yoer contest with your John Rinke submission and your family stuffing the ballot box. And I think the first question we want to ask is, how many voting members of your family were deceased?
None of them. There were only 4
Oh,
members
so
of my
nobody was
family
from
voting.
Chicago. Okay, so how do you plan on spending your $100 trillion?
I don't know. You started talking about the value may increase and maybe a savings method for paying for college.
There you go.
So,
Well, you could, if China does buy those back, you can pay for it. You can buy a college. So now I know a lot of people are mad because you got a celebrity for hire, but it really cost you nothing for thinking out of the box. Tell us how you did it so everybody knows.
oh yeah. So I was typing in ways to find a celebrity to do something on Google almost every night. And eventually, I guess enough cookies of that piled up that on one of my Facebook ads that popped up was this app called Cameo. So I just went in Groupon, searched the app Cameo, and there was a free Groupon for it, up to $30.
And it just happened that John Rinke would do anything for $30, it turns out, right?
29.
Oh, 29. You could have gone all the way to 30 anyways. Wow. You had money to spare. So, okay, so do you know how many contests you've won here on Yo-Yo Talk? I've lost count.
Of the big ones, I've won 9, and of the smaller ones, I've won 7. So 7 lightning rounds and 9 grand prizes.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And so, how many yo-yos do you think? How many of the big ones did you say you won?
9.
9. So, good God, you've won. You've won somewhere between 200 and 300 yo-yos since you started this.
Yeah, I stopped
when
counting
did you
after
start
I broke
collecting
100.
yo-yos?
When did I start collecting? In
25.
2020.
Would that be 2020, meaning the start of Doc Lucky's Yo-Yo Talk?
Yes.
Well, hey,
Episode
at least
3.
I got one person to start collecting. The whole show, we got at least one that's a solid collector now. I hope some other people out there are saying, yeah, I've been motivated to collect yo-yos by the show. But we know you have a substantial collection now. Everybody wants to, well, first of all, Tim Simcoe had a question for you, and it was actually pretty nice. It wasn't mean at all. He says, do you have any extra zombie cause yo-yos maybe for trade?
I do, but the only doubles of zombie cause yo-yos I have are Silent Blade.
Silent Blade. Well, actually,
And I have one Doc Ruger double as well.
Doc Ruger. Okay, Doc
Yeah.
Ruger is probably the most common of the bunch. Silent Blade is not quite as common as Doc Ruger. So, okay, there you have your answer, Tim. Maybe you guys can work out a trade. So everybody wants to know, what is your secret for winning?
Good internet was really the secret. Since I've moved up here to State College, my internet's not as fast and my answers just don't get in as quick.
Well, there you go. I guess that's a little bit of the luck of the draw where the location is. So, okay, now some people said that your wins are due to your extra skill set of being an underwater hockey player. I had to work that in, folks. Sorry. Let's show that video of Sean. Let's show that video of Nick playing underwater hockey. There he is. A nice slow-mo video of him going for a strike. That's underwater hockey there, folks. 6 people on a side, 7 feet of water. The play is on the bottom of the pool. Coolest sport ever, except nobody can play right now because of COVID-19. Okay, so of all those yo-yos you've gotten, what is your favorite yo-yo?
So my undergrad, I was at Penn State. They're the Nittany Lions. I'm back here for my PhD. So the mountain lion here is definitely my favorite.
Cool.
I don't know much about it, but I love the just context of it.
Okay, cool. That's a good choice. I guess that's also would be considered your favorite collectible yo-yo as well. Have you thrown any?
Okay, wait. But while you're asking that question,
Yeah, but they don't come back up always.
going to Nick, and that is from another Nick.
We got another question from another Nick. What is the question, Sean?
And the question is, can he show us his yo-yo skills?
Can he show us his yo-yo skills?
This is a
Well,
Nick versus Nick battle right
This is a Nick versus Nick battle, it sounds like. And the problem with that, and we would put that challenge up there, but we have found when people get up and try to show us some yo-yo skills on this particular platform, that the video conks out on us. It just can't handle all the movement. So,
I am personally requesting he post in the group.
okay, so later, Sean wants, what do you want, Sean?
Personal request is he needs to post in the group later then.
Okay, yes, so Sean wants you to post in the group later your yo-yo skills. The Nickanator has to show us at least some semblance of a yo-yo skill to make us feel like he's really part of the yo-yo community. So at least give us a rock the baby or man on the flying trapeze or something, maybe around the world. Just something basic. Walk the dog, we don't care. Just show us something. All right, good. Any more questions there, Sean, for the Nickanator?
We're taking a look, so y'all keep
Okay,
going.
we're there.
Sadie says he has no skills.
Oh, we got one person out there saying you have absolutely no yo-yo skills. So you can prove them wrong, Nickanator. Prove them wrong. All right, so anyway, thanks to the Nickanator for coming on the show and taking a little bit of abuse. I guess we didn't give you as much as I thought we should. We actually love you, Nickanator. Not.
Thanks, Lucky.
I haven't done the hot auctions in a while, so we're going to go in and catch up a little bit on the wild things that are going on eBay before we get to our grand prize pop quiz. So run those hot auctions, Sean.
Doc Lucky's Flaming Hot Auction Picks of the Week. Number 3, Hot Pick of the Week.
All right, number 3. This is presumably a sterling silver fork with a teddy bear playing a yo-yo. Now, my problem with these sort of things, these images of things playing the yo-yo, I'm not sure they always are. So sometimes these get mislabeled. The interesting thing about this item is that the silver right now is at $23 an ounce. I checked it this morning, which means the minimum bid of $12 is about what it's worth in the value of the silver. So if you like yo-yos and you like silver, it might be an interesting auction for you. If anybody out there thinks that teddy bear is doing something besides playing a yo-yo, please shout out what you think it's doing. I kind of think it does look like a yo-yo, but who knows, maybe it's not. I think that was 0.4 ounces of silver, which is worth more than the 100 trillion Zimbabwe dollars that Nick just scored a few moments ago by winning that celebrity yo-yoer contest. So, hot auction number 2. Let's run with that.
Number 2, Hot Pick of the Week.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got distracted there. This is a Buddy Martin wooden yo-yo. I haven't seen one of these in a while. They used to be up on eBay a lot more. Buddy Martin was a professional yo-yo demonstrator. These were made in the 90s by the Wallace Yo-Yo Company, but the price is $2.99 with a $4 mailing. So that's a really good price for that. So if you've been looking for a Buddy Martin yo-yo, that's why it's my number 2. Reasonable price for this particular yo-yo. Now there was a comment on there. Somebody said something. It's a Bing. Is that for the fork there?
I believe so.
What's a Bing?
Ask Chuck Short what a Bing is.
Yeah. Is that Chuck Short that wrote that?
Yeah, Chuck
What's a Bing, Chuck?
Bong. B-O-N-G.
Oh, a bong. Okay. Yeah, okay, I get it now too. Okay, yeah, well, that was my second choice, yo-yo or a bong. Yes, for a children's silver fork. Okay, let's go to auction number 1.
Number 1, Hot Pick of the Week.
Okay, that's the wrong auction. So let's take that. That is the wrong thing. Okay, let's try that again. That was not hot auction number 1. So Sean, shame on you. Can you find hot auction number 1?
What is hot auction number 1?
That would be the Roy Rogers yo-yo. There it is. And you're thinking, why is he showing a Roy Rogers yo-yo? I usually trash that when somebody puts it up and wants $80,000 for it or whatever. But my reason this is my number 1 pick is when you see the price come up here in just a second, you will see the price tag is $2.99 and $4 shipping. So you can get that baby for $7 and they're willing to negotiate with make an offer. So for the first time, a reasonable price on a Roy Rogers yo-yo. And I would like to say that if you've been out there waiting for one and don't have one in your collection, I know most people do, this is a great opportunity to pick up a Roy Rogers yo-yo at a reasonable price. So that is why it is my number 1 pick. It is usually overpriced, and nice to say that I can find one out there for you that's reasonable. So now I don't know if Sean can show that scorching score.
Mr. Bandalore's scorching score of the week.
So we're going to, here we go. Okay, great. So here's my scorching score of the week, and it's not because of the buyer, it is because the seller scored. I think we are seeing a Dukes of Hazzard Sheriff's car, which was one of the 3 Duncan Wheel yo-yos in that series from the 80s, included the General Lee, the Jeep, okay, there it is. Check that price out. $255. And I was shocked to see that that actually sold for that amount. But wait, there is more. Look at this. Here is Daisy's Jeep, which used to be considered lesser, $338. Check that out. So I'm like, whoa, I had no idea that, and these are actual prices people paid for those 2 things. So now the General Lee, I haven't seen it anywhere close to that, and the General Lee is, the card is politically incorrect now. So, so anyway, if you look at that in your collection, if you've got those, your collection's apparently a lot more valuable than it used to be. So anyway, now it's my time for the nasty, nasty dog of the day. And let's run that one, Sean.
Nasty, nasty dog of the day.
Okay, here we have a Omega Fireball glow in the dark, and the going price is usually about $25 in the plastic case, $20 if it's in the hanging blister card, and $10 if loose. But look at that! Oh, you can buy it now for only $725, but the postage is free. So unless they're throwing in a complete set of Dukes of Hazzard wheel yo-yos, I think you might be feeling a bit ripped off if you bought that yo-yo at this price. So that is why this is my nasty, nasty dog of the week. A wee bit overpriced. So, okay, it's time now. Y'all been waiting for it. Our pop quiz. Just a reminder, we will stop taking answers as soon as we get a correct answer come through. That makes you the tentative winner, but not the official winner. We won't know that until we check the time code after the show is over. So then we will post who the winner is. So Sean, let's run that pop quiz right now, and good luck to everybody.
Doc Lucky's Pop Quiz. One shot, one champion. First to answer both questions in the Facebook comments wins. Get ready.
Name this president that played the yo-yo with Roy Acuff at the Grand Ole Opry. And what year did he do it? You must answer both questions in the same comment. I would think everybody would be able to recognize that guy, but maybe not if you're real young. You might have to go and look it up on the internet. But there he is with Roy Acuff playing a yo-yo, and just a few weeks later, he resigned the presidency. So that yo-yo is also the most expensive yo-yo ever sold. I think that may have been one of our questions in the past. So what year was this photo taken of this president, and who is that president? And we're looking for those answers to come in right now. The Nickanator is not allowed to answer. He would have already had the question. I can see him just shaking his head and mopping sweat off of his brow, still in the green room saying, I know the answer to both of those questions. This is entirely unfair. So who is that president, and what year did he play the yo-yo at the Grand Ole Opry? We got some questions. We're getting close. What? I saw it come through. Did I not see Tim Simcoe get it?
I don't see that.
I saw Tim Simcoe come through on my feed.
Okay, well, I don't see it.
Do you see a Tim Simcoe?
But it's not the right year.
It looked like the right year to me.
Oh, now, okay, it just came through.
Okay, okay, so is that right? Tim is our tentative winner?
Correct.
Tim Simcoe is our tentative winner with the answer of Richard Nixon and 1974. So, and Tim won the lightning round too, didn't he? Tentatively won the lightning round.
But now that we have said he won both, he will win neither.
Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, that's right. Tim's the one that always gets trashed in the end, right? Yeah. So every time Tim has won both, it turns out in the time code, he always gets trashed and he never wins anything. So Tim probably didn't win any of that stuff, but right now he is our tentative winner, and we will see at the end of the show if that holds up. So congratulations, Tim. I hope this time you really did win, because it pains us to actually have to text you and tell you that you were a loser. Meaning Sean. Yes, I make Sean do all the dirty work. So, all right. So anyway, next week we have another great guest. It is Mr. Yo-Yo Thrower himself. Jeremy has just come out with a new book called The People of Yo-Yo, and I know several reviewers have mentions in the book. The book is now on sale on Amazon, and you can get it as a Kindle book, or you can get the paperback version too, I think. So it's a must read and pretty good. I haven't got through it all, about 3/4 of the way through, but I will have it all read by next week. So he'll be talking about some of the stuff he's been doing over the years, and talking about, of course, the new book that's coming out, The People of Yo-Yo. And folks, don't forget to check out the Academy of Yo-Yo Arts on Facebook. This is a group page. It will be our voting pool for the National Yo-Yo Hall of Fame. A reminder, you must be worthy to be accepted into the group. We would expect a minimum of 5 years involved in the sport hobby and some reasonable contributions to the sport hobby to be part of the Academy of Yo-Yo Arts. So please spread the word and get people signed up, because in another month or so, we are going to be starting to get together a list of people for consideration for the 2020 Hall of Fame inductees. So many of you will want to be part of that voting group, and certainly all the folks that are already in the Hall of Fame, we would expect you to sign up and become voting members of the Academy of Yo-Yo Arts. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please spread the word to other yo-yoing aficionados, and as always, remember, you can never have too many yo-yos. This is Doc Lucky, signing off until next week.